What's good? What's good, my peoples? Oh, I see they back at it, huh? They back at it, not sending out the notifications. Darkest Light, Dominique, Dry Water, Kaz, what's going on? 4 people in the chat. We got a total of 4 people in here. Boston Dad, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? Jacob, what's good? Ronald Ellis, what's going on, great brother? Lord Sheep, Samaya Sounds, what's good, great brother? Ronald Ellis, what's good? I didn't get the notifications, just checking in. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz is hurt again. Chris Franklin, what's good? Yo, it's wild, man. Hip hop poet, what's good? And they supposed to fight April 29th. Something ain't right, bro. Marvelous Tracks, what's good? Alice Glover, Big George 850, what's good, great brother? Something ain't right. They need to make Stanionis versus Boots. Mamba, what's good? Hush Highlights, what's good? Alice Glover, what's good? If Virgil is on something blue, this second, yeah, this ain't normal. That ain't normal, man. That ain't normal. That ain't normal, man. Peace be free, what's good? That's not normal. That's wild. Kaz, what's good? That ain't normal, man. That's wild. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. John Doe, what's good? Jacob, he said bots on Twitter is saying Virgil's definitely on. Oh, he on something, man. Allegedly. Harold Mount Shingler, what's good, great brother? How you feeling? David Rasul, what's good, great brother? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Either that or you got to switch your team. Something got to change. Something needs to dramatically change. Now the thing is, I want my vision back. Ruben Gutierrez was good. The thing is, I don't think that if Boots do step in, he ain't gonna step in April 29th. I don't think he'll step in April 29th. He could step in for sure, but April 29th, I don't know about that. My brother, Bish, we megastar in the building. What's good with you, Bish? Michael Reyes, what's good? He could step in, but I don't see him stepping in April 29th. My brother Irvin Green in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Would you still consider the welterweight division a glamour division in today's boxing landscape? Right now, currently as it stands, Big Star 31 was good. No. Curly J was good. Is it the best division in boxing? Right now, Gertz was good. There's a lot of great fighters today's time, man. YZ4 was good. So the welterweight division is like taking a massive hit. And the reason it's doing that, is taking a massive hit, is because we're not getting the best fighting the best as they should. You know what I'm saying? We should be getting the best fighting the best more than what we're getting, and we're not. And because we're not, that's the problem. So Dominique was good. Mr. Skinny was good. But on another note, Country Q, Deuce 5 was good. On another note, Blkprime, we are bringing back Tuesday night fights for the people. I told y'all that I wanted to do things to bring things back. And I suggested this to my partners at Blkprime, and they have made it come to fruition. Tuesday night fights. Copperfield was good. Truist Khalifa was good. So we are going to get starting May 2nd. May 2nd, people. Starting May 2nd, you're going to get Tuesday night fights back in full effect. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, you're going to get Tuesday night fights back in full effect. You know what I'm saying? Every Tuesday. Make a main Stanionis versus Jerron Boots Ennis in New Jersey at the Boardwalk. Professor X, A.O. Bama, Jonathan Kurtz, Mills Rob 46 was good. So Driver was good. Nah, Boots need the homecoming. Boots is they don't, Jersey and the Jersey Boardwalk, they want to bring it back. That's not far from Philly. That's not far from Philly. DT, what's good, great brother? Pete Marcado, what's good? Q Lee, Miss Joette, peace bless, Queen. How you feeling tonight? Miss Joette, happy birthday to you, Queen. Michael Ray II, my brother. Addison Pinckney, what's good? So we're gonna have, Alan Garcia, Alan Garcia. He will be headlining the May 2nd card. It will be in Silicon Valley, okay, out there in the Bay. Texas was good. It'll be out in Silicon Valley May 2nd. Alan Garcia will be headlining the card. That's going to be a big night. As I told you guys, that I wanted to bring back Tuesday night fights. I brought this to our partners at Blkprime, right? And they brought it to light. You know what I'm saying? And I told people that, that we're going to make a change May 2nd, Urban Green. May 2nd is Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday night fights. So it's going to Alan Garcia. I'm going to introduce a lot of the fighters that we're going to have on the cards. I will be having on the show. Y'all get introduced and acclimated to the fighters. That will be fighting. Chris Franklin was going to appreciate that, Blue. We just love to see fights. That's all that should matter. That's all that should matter to the fans is that they're able to see the fights. You know what I'm saying? The only thing the fans should want to see is boxing. And guess what we doing? We gonna bring back boxing for y'all. Chilltown Majors, what's good? Quato Loso, Q Lee, what's good? Sakari, what's good, great brother? You understand what I'm saying? No, we didn't sacrifice Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner, that had nothing to do with Tuesday night fights at all whatsoever. Adrian Broner's situation has zero to do with Tuesday night fights. Nothing. OBJ, what's good? Adrian Broner's situation is Adrian Broner's situation. Uh, um, what we got going on with Tuesday night fights is what something we doing regardless. They didn't sacrifice Adrian Broner's situation, didn't help or hurt. The Tuesday night fights, something completely different. It's completely different. What Adrian Broner has going on, is what Adrian Broner has going on. What we doing and for Tuesday night fights is a completely Angel Martinez was good. It's a completely different lane. 4K Zay, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, "What up, Blue? Ayo." So the fight with Plant and Benavidez, I feel, changed when he caught the headbutt accidentally. But he got punished 8 through 12. Head clash was in the 7th, I think. B took advantage after that. He should, but great fight. Well, the headbutt didn't really play a major part in it because if you watch the fight again, you could see that he was starting to slow down dramatically anyway. The thing about it is, the thing about it is that uh, um, you can see he's dramatically slowing down. Jay Watts was good. It just just didn't help the situation for Caleb Plant. You understand what I'm saying? But it didn't hurt. It wasn't the reason why he started slowing down. Because if you rewatch it, right, you'll see that he was slowing down anyway. You know what I mean? He was starting to slow down anyway. You know what I mean? That he started the excessive holding and tying up and things of that nature, like in the 5th, 6th round. In the 5th, 6th round, he started, fatiguing, slowing down, holding, tying up, and that was like in the 5th, 6th round. You know what I mean? That was like in the 5th, 6th round. So he was starting to fade. He was giving way. Prolific one was good. He was giving way. He was starting to fade already. As I told you, that was going to happen. I told y'all that was going to happen. Michael Ray was good. Very hard punch out of the hole. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, see, the thing is, the headbutt didn't help. Now, I'm not going to say, uh, uh, um, I'm not going to say it didn't play a part, because, a headbutt is a headbutt. You know what I mean? And when you get a headbutt and suffer a cut, you know what I mean? Hey, the Zeus GQ was good. When you suffer a headbutt, you know what I mean, you start to worry about it, and you're concerned with it, and I think that he definitely was concerned with it. You know what I mean? He definitely was. It was bothering him, but for the most part, he was starting to fade. That just added insult to injury. 6 Jacob was good. That's what that did. What that did was add insult to injury. That added insult to injury. You know what I'm saying? That's what that did. But it wasn't the reason why. It wasn't like, this was the turning point, in the fight. No, it wasn't the turning point. It just added insult to injury. Like I said, he was he was going through it. You can see where he started to tie up, you know what I mean? He started to hold on, he started to slow up, you know what I mean? Because that I told you guys that pressure that pressure of David Benavidez was going to start to weigh him down, because the facts remains is that I told you guys, you know what I mean? If you can't Libra non-do 6 was good. Um if you have stamina issues, it's going to show up. And historically, unfortunately, Caleb Plant has stamina issues or durability issues. He just fades in the second half of fights. I don't know why, but it's guaranteed. Maya Egypt, peace, bless, queen. How you doing tonight? Is you can guarantee that in the second half of the fight, Caleb Plant is going to fade. And I know he's with Coach Larry Wade. I know he has, he's a well, conditioned athlete. It's just something in his DNA. If I was Caleb Plant and his team, or Joseph side, I would go and go to King Vilco on Instagram. What's good? If I was Caleb Plant and his team, or Joseph side, you know what I would do? I would go to. He needs to go to a blood specialist and and let that blood specialist give him a proper diet for his blood type. Quad Gillette was good. He said that hairstyle is not it, big bro. It's my hairstyle. I rock with it. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm good with it, great brother. It fit me, so it is what it is. Works for me, my guy. Brent Lawson was good. Mamba was good. DF Dub Motivation was good. Miss Joette says she like it. That's it. The Queen says she like it. That's all I care about. DB, what's good? When's BOK next big fight? Well, we're gonna have Tuesday night fights. So tune in, subscribe to blkprime.com. Tuesday night fights. We bringing back Tuesday night fights. So subscribe to blkprime.com. Said Blue, what man watching another man hairstyle? I don't know. Look fine to me. I'm good with it. Robert Williams was good. Yeah, Tuesday night fights. So subscribe to blkprime.com. Tuesday night fights. Alon Garcia, he will be headlining Tuesday night fight, the first card, which is going to be May 2nd in Silicon Valley. Mr. Tally 140 was good. It's going to be Cecil Jackson was good. It's going to be in Silicon Valley. So make sure y'all tune in. JJ Short Deuce was good. Make sure you subscribe to blkprime.com. Tuesday night fights, we bringing it back. Keep in mind, T9 boxing class was good. H Entertainment 19 was good. All the greats fought on Tuesday night fights. All the greats fought on Tuesday night fights or Friday night fights. Memphis 10 Will was good. What up, Blue? No notification. Yeah, they're not sending it out. That's abundantly clear. Every great fought on Tuesday or Friday night fights. Everyone. Every great. G Bowles is good. Is this live? Am I live right now? Or is Tuesday night fights? Light skin business was good. Am I live? Dominique, I'm looking for Boo Boo. Jamal Chaw. Yeah. Beverly Jordan was good. Does King Rod have a chance? Yeah, of course. I'm Jay Hall was good. He said, do you think Devin and Loma fight going to be worth it? Worth what? Steven 47 Deuce was good. Do I think Devin and Loma's fight going to be worth what? Is it going to be worth what? He said, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth what? What are you comparing it to? DB, my brother. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Why isn't Broner fighting on Blkprime now? Last we heard, it was all system go, and then he signed with Don. He saw things differently, and he wanted to go in a different direction. Do you have to pay extra for Tuesday night fights? No. You have a subscription to Blkprime. You don't have to pay anything. It's not pay-per-view. You have a subscription to Blkprime. It's not pay-per-view. So you go on Blkprime, and there you have it. Guntrial Golf was good. Ramos versus Talwin and Infermo. I think that Ramos is more skilled. Thanks, name was good. Yeah, so Tuesday night fight. So subscribe to blkprime.com. Marvelous Strikes was good. What cities are the fights going to be in? Right now, it's going to be in Silicon Valley. As we progress, I'm looking forward to coming to a city near you. That's as we progress. You understand? David or Morrell? Morrell or David? Or you asking me who I think is going to win? David Benavidez or David Morrell? Is that what you're asking me? Samuel Atkins was good. Thanks, name was good. Elbow. I want to give you that mandatory like. Hey man, I'm Jay Hall. Was good. Yeah, smash the like button. So yeah, so are you asking me who's gonna win? David Morrell or David Benavidez? Who I got? Barrios or Ugas? I don't know what either one is gonna look like. Hard to say. Memphis 10 will. Based off of history, I would say Ugas is the better fighter. So I would give the edge to Ugas. But as far as I don't know what we're gonna see from Ugas. I have no clue what we're gonna get from your Danis Ugas after that injury. Man, he suffered a brutal loss to Errol Spence. That was brutal. That was physically taxing. You understand what I'm saying? He physically was taxed against Errol Spence, man. Lee Mack was good. You understand what I'm saying? Physically taxing on his body, man. That was physically taxing, man. Physically, man. Broke his nose. Broke his nose, ribs, and orbital bone. That's that's tough. FSU was good. Blue, yes. Who wins, David Morrell or David Benavidez? I think that uh, I think it's going to be the again, right? It's going to be the tale of two halves. I think that in the first half, you're going to see David Morrell outboxing Benavidez, and it's going to be closer. It's going to be a closer call, but I think it's going to be the tale of two halves again. I think in the first half of the fight, you're going to see David Benavidez uh, um, being outboxed. Dominique was good. Uh, Morrell's going to outbox him for the first half. But again, what I saw in Morrell in the second half of his fight, in his last fight, I saw him fade as well. And the guy who was and blessings to the fighter that he fought. But you look in the mistakes that David Morrell, and maybe he got bored. You understand what I'm saying? That's a strong possibility. He's a southpaw. Uh, 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 he's slick. You know what I mean? He's big. Uh, he's rangy, 78-inch arms. He has even longer arms than David Benavidez does. But Yal Bussanelli, who he knocked out in the 12th round, was giving him all types of problems in the second half. The world is yours was good. Teach was good, and he wore his opponent down. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he did in the second half of the fight. He wore his opponent down for sure, and he won the fight based off of that. And hey, you can't take nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? Because he did the thing. But if that's, I think that if that's David Benavidez, right? And he shows those kinks. I was watching the fight and I'm like, yeah, he gonna Shalom 91 Israel was good. Boxing News DC was good. I'm like, man, he fights David Benavidez, and that physical mental pressure that Benavidez is gonna put on him, it's gonna be a serious problem. Now, the thing is, David Morrell has he's very skilled. He's a southpaw. He's big. He's very quick. Quick feet. Quick hands. Ron G, what's going on? Quick feet, quick hands, southpaw. Very skilled, very talented. So when you factor those things in, you know, can he up? The thing is, Steve Brooks, DS was good. The thing is, can he keep that up for 12 rounds? Can he keep it up? Weedy Gonzalez was good. Mr. Charismatic was good. I tell you, like I tell everybody, if you can outbox David Benavidez for 12 rounds, you'll win the fight. If you fade in the second half, he's going to get you. He's going to get you because he puts a lot of physical and mental pressure on his opponents. So you fade in the second half against David Benavidez, and the slightest bit, you show the slightest kink in the armor in the second half, he's going to get you. He's going to get you. T said, compare Morrell to Boots. No. There's no comparison. T, what's going on, great brother? And I like David Morrell. But I think the upside for Boots is better than David Morrell. Thanks, name. What's good? I think that he has Boots is just naturally more gifted than David Morrell. He's just a better I think Boots is better. Demetrius Andre and Morrell have similar skill set. Yeah. So I think that in the second half, Jared Hancock was good. Hey, Blue, who you got between Joe Joyce and Zhang? That's a good fight, but I got Joe Joyce. Stanley Bailey was good. I got Joe Joyce winning. I saw some issues that Zhang had in one of his fights that leads me to believe that Joe Joyce is going to win. I think Boots is more talented, just a better physically gifted athlete. Ray Reese was good. Benavidez is easier than Bisbal Canelo. You heard somebody tell you that. I can agree with that statement, but you heard somebody say that and you repeated it. Anthony Lumar was good. Raphael A.K. Crowder was good. Nine oh three boxing was good. Maya Egypt, peace, bless, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you. I had big name hopes for Zhang, but that's kind of embarrassing. He can't be champ, but I mostly hope that he could give Fury his one. He ain't gonna beat Tyson Fury. Eric Black 60 was good. Chua Coronado was good. G Bogues, appreciate you, great brother. Man, this is annoying that they don't send out my notifications, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, no Bobo was good. Shout out from Salt Lake City. Salute to Utah, man. Salute to Salt Lake City. Blessings. Can you break down how to score a fight? Depending upon the fight, that's not easy to say. It depends on for one, if I'm a judge, judges have biasness. That's a problem. Referees has biasness. That's a problem, right? And Shell B was good. And the problem with it is, we are human beings, but we need to be able to remove the human element as much as possible to be able to. King Vonnie 86 was good to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Efficiently score the fights, right? You understand what I'm saying? So, um, there should be standard rules to judging a fight and calling a fight and refereeing a fight, and it's not it. Uh, I don't like the count as the referee, right? Um, every referee has a different count in their head. There should be a clock. There should be a system. There should be, hey, you hit the canvas and the clock is ticking immediately. From the moment you touch the canvas, nothing else. There should be a clock that as soon as a glove, anything registers a knockdown, immediately it should be connected to, it should be centered to the ring. A person, Stephen L. Mack, was good, hits the canvas, and as soon as they hit the canvas, a clock needs to go off and it should automatically tick. All the referee needs to do is look at that clock and look at the fighter. Look at the fighter, Malaya, peace, bless, queen. How you doing tonight? Look at the fighter and look at the clock, right? Just like you have in the NBA. Okay, in the NBA you have a shot clock. In the NFL you have a play clock. In baseball, you understand what I'm saying? You have a pitches count. There should be a clock, right? There should be a clock, not somebody. So this referee counts like this: 1, 2. Another referee counts like this: 1. Then he's looking around. 2. The clock is off. It's not efficient. It's not efficient. Okay, that's a human mistakes. You have to officially and efficiently be able to do these things. You have to remove the human element as much as possible without removing the human element. If that makes sense, you understand? You understand? So that's one thing, right? Another thing, right? Another thing is as far as judging the fights, right? My brother said, he said, who selects the judges? I guess the boxing commission selects the judges. The fighters also too. They have a say so when it's a judge that they now think about this, right? There's fighters and Deontay Mosley was good. There's fighters and coaches and trainers that don't like specific referees and trainers and specific referees and judges, and they ask to have them changed. That's a problem. That's a problem because I gather this fighter don't suit your style, or you don't like how they did in a certain fight, and you want them L Dub boxing. What's good, my great brother? He said, "What's good, Fulton?" Go subscribe to my brother L Dub boxing. He said, "Fulton versus Inoue has been rescheduled for July 25th." That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Man, that sounds crazy, man. That sounds crazy. July 25th, man. What injury? Uh. That's way too long, bro. July 25th. The summer's almost over. Man, come on, man. Raphael was good. That's crazy, man. That's great. What kind of L Dub? What injury Inoue suffered again? Cause I know you told me that. What injury Inoue suffered again? July 25th. Even dislocated his left knuckle. Oh man, his knee. It was his knee or his knuckle. Man, that's wild, man. July 25th is crazy. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. July 25th is wild. It's his knuckle. Okay, his knuckle. L Dub said it's his knuckle. I believe it's his knuckle. Man, that's crazy, man. July 25th is crazy. Hayden Haradine was good. Haradine was good.
Get the home makeover you've been waiting for.
Not waiting for no home makeover. Stanley Ozark nothing good either. News coming. Yeah, I know he's got injured. Terrible. I'm gonna do something on that in a second. Terrible. I got clips. What's going on? So, yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. 'Cause they ain't sending out my notifications. This is crazy, man. It's annoying, bro. And I don't. Teach was good. That's his luck. His lucky knuckle. T Bugs, what's good, great brother? So as far as the judging, scoring, and things of that nature, um, is subject to opinion. That's why you get one judge that scored it, uh, 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 116, and another judge that scored it, 115, 113, and then the other judge scored it 114 to 114. Katie the boxer, what's good? Shogun 76, what's good? Because there is no standard rules and no standard way of being able to judge these fights, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. So there should, first of all, if it was up to me, well, I'm not going to give away my secrets because I'm not gonna give away game because I'm gonna invest in it. Tall boy Slim was good. So y'all see me looking to make some changes with some things. So let's see if it's official and it's effective. Day One Pro was good. So that's a problem in the sport of boxing, right? One person to score it this way, another person to score it that way. You got three judges, and all three judges got three different scores, and it could be the simplest fight to score. It could be the easiest fight to score and say, uh, uh, um, oh man, this guy clearly won the fight, and yet he don't get the nod. Like all three judges are still way off. It could be a unanimous decision, yet and it could be the easiest fight to score. It could be a unanimous decision. All judges agreed that fighter A beat fighter B, and it's a unanimous decision. But the scorecards is completely off. I thought he won, but I only thought he won by 2 rounds. Well, this guy said I thought he won, and I thought he won by, you know, 6 rounds. And then the other judge, I thought he won, but I thought he won by 9 rounds. Like, how? You know what I'm saying? So, what exactly are you basing this off of? How did you come to that decision? Right? That more importantly, this is another thing that should be Anthony Lumar Blessings. Another thing that should be added is, and I'll say this one thing is that the judges should be interviewed. They should interview the judges, and the judges should tell you at the end of the fight, right, when it's all said and done, the judges should be sitting. The three judges should be sitting on the panel, and they should be recommended to have to give these interviews at the end of the fight. They should be sitting on the panel post fight, and they should be answering the questions as to why did they come up with the decision that they came up with. To have Tan Quill was good. To have Sylvester Anderson was good. To have this fighter, to have had this fighter, and why did you have the scorecards the way you had it? Simple. Well, why you can't? Oh, you can. They're gonna give you the same generic answer. Or you can contact them all you want. You guys have to go to them and tell them, "Hey, bro, I'm missing out on information or whatever, and you're not sending me informing me, and you got to send in a complaint. They're gonna give me the same generic answer. Oh, we're sorry you're going through this, and we want to. We're going to do our best to try. They're going to give me the same generic answer, which is a bunch of nonsense. Period. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is how they operate. You can't tell me there's no way we have 10 people and all. It's just not realistic. But it is what it is. D Ware was good. Yeah, I never get a notification. They send it to who they want to, and that's it. It is what it is. It is what it is. So Jason Deloach was good, great brother. The Bosch was good, great brother. I wipe my feet. Cheers, Blue Blood. Salute. Brent Lawson was good. It says 197 people. Yeah, it's they doing nonsense. They doing real nonsense, Miss Joette. Super nonsense. Yeah. But I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna get off here, man. Got to rest for work tomorrow. Great brother. Y'all be safe. Salute, Brent Lawson. I'm getting out of here myself, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Memphis 10 Will, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, real quick, Blue, give your analysis on Top Rank and PBC working together on Anyway Fulton. What's the difference from Shakur versus Tank? It's a big difference, great brother. The difference is this, right? Is that the Gervonta Tank Davis status is way bigger than Cool Boy Steph's. No disrespect to Cool Boy Steph. Gervonta Tank Davis is a pay-per-view superstar. There shouldn't be no difference. Okay. There absolutely should not be no difference at all. Okay, Memphis 10 Will dropping that Cinco. It should be no difference at all whatsoever. But it is because it's money. It's money driven. So that's when I try to explain to people that these situations be money driven. Okay, because when it's not money driven, quote unquote, then these fights are easy to make. Preacher Joe Marquis was good. When it's money driven, then all of a sudden we have these super hard issues, right? And so Shakur Stevenson, you know, is it worth it for Top Rank to put him in there and do business with them when he's not a quote unquote pay-per-view superstar? You know, Tank is the clear A side. What do Top Rank get out of putting in? All the politics start to play a part. It should not be any reason why these fights shouldn't happen. Shakur versus Tank, but it will be because that's going to be an issue, right? And there shouldn't be no issue. But you see how quickly Cool Boy Steph was able to make a fight with Inoue, right? Why is it so hard to make Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford then? Cool Boy Steph is the unified champion, just like Errol Spence is. Inoue is the 3-division champion and undisputed champion, Memphis 10 Will, just like Terrence Crawford is. Carl Burrell, what's good, great brother? You understand? So what's the difference? The amount of money that's going to surface. And because of that, because of the amount of money that's circulating, that's where the problem lies. So Memphis 10 Will, that's a perfect example to tell you that it has nothing to do with the fighters. Dominique Reynolds, what's good? It has nothing to do with the fighters. It has everything to do with the politics, as I continue to tell people. But people don't want to listen. They want to listen to the narrative that they want to listen to. But just think about it. Inoue is an undisputed 3-division champion and undefeated, right? Top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. Cool Boy Steph is a unified champion in his division. He has 2 belts. Well, what's the difference between Cool Boy Steph versus Inoue, like you said, and Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford? The accomplishments is the same, right? Cool Boy's a one division champion. Now he only got 2 belts, but he beat Brandon Figueroa in a massive unification bout. Compared to Errol Spence beating Sean Porter in the massive unification bout. Right? So now he did beat Ugas in the unification, but Ugas didn't represent the same status that Brandon Figueroa did. He was an undefeated champion. So you had a unification bout. Cool Boy beat him. Right? So what's the difference? The amount of money that's circulating. So now you see it's the politics. Because if it's not with them, if the money is not big, then they don't have no problem making the fights. That should tell y'all something. DJ, my brother, what's good with your DJ? Dropping that super chat. He said Virgil Ortiz injured another Reynoso fighter. Oh, for sure. No, Virgil not with Eddie Reynoso, though. Is he? Virgil Ortiz is what? Eddie Reynoso now? I didn't think he was no more. Brandon Yu said follow the money. There you have it. So that should tell you it ain't the fighters. It's the politics, as I told you. Brooklyn Life, what's good? Yeah, 626 Jacob. We definitely will. I told you guys. When I told you guys, oh, it's Terrence Crawford. It's Errol Spence. It's this person. It's that person. I tried to tell you guys it's the business. It's not the fighters. It's the business. It's the business. Cool Boy and Inoue got made like this. Two entities came together and they made the fight like this. No problems. No struggles. You factor in big money circling, all of a sudden there's a problem. Fight can't get made, as I told you guys. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. Yeah, I tried to tell y'all. Maya Idris, she said, Blue, you continue sharing this information. I sure will. And make sure y'all go to Blkprime.com. We bring it back Tuesday night fights. So go to Blkprime.com. I'm going to have Alan Garcia on the show. So make sure y'all go to Blkprime.com. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.